today on 15 on 15.
Athletes in the Caribbean will face more serious consequences if caught doping. Plus, ice cubes helps to prevent you from being too intoxicated. And if you are looking to become a more effective leader, we have just the workshop for you to take part in. Thank you for joining us. I'm Yentl Lieuw. When an athlete takes drugs to enhance their performance in sports, it is considered cheating as well unethical. The representative from the Caribbean Regional Anti-Doping Organization is currently on the island to inform stakeholders regarding a new code book that introduces more serious consequences for athletes who chooses to dope. Taking part in sport is part of many people's lifestyle. Furthermore, some develop a career within a particular sport. Now, when an athlete reaches a professional level, they may be encouraged to use drugs to enhance their performance. Tessa Chaterton-Shaw from the Caribbean Regional Anti-Doping Organization is here to tell you even more severe consequences has been introduced for those caught doping.
The World Anti-Doping Code is considered the Bible of anti-doping in a sense, and this new code brings in tougher sanctions for athletes who intentionally dope. It also brings in sanctions for members of the athlete's entourage, so the coach, the team manager, and other doctors and other people who might advise the athlete.
There are consequences to professional athletes choosing the easy route. The objective of the organization is to fully inform all athletes of the importance of fair play within any sport.
I think it's important to say that the athlete must be at the center of all that we do in anti-doping. The athlete, it is important for the athlete to perform honestly, to perform ethically, in keeping with the spirit of the World Anti-Doping Code. And one of the fundamental statements in this is that doping is fundamentally contrary to the spirit of sport. So you cannot play sports, any sport, fairly and honestly if you're cheating. Doping is considered not only cheating, but it's unhealthy and it's unethical.
The plan is to start the education and awareness process regarding doping early, incorporating the message of fair play into the school system. The organization says more work needs to be done in accurately informing the general public on the issue of doping. It isn't only about performance-enhancing drugs. Substance and alcohol use is a big part of a Caribbean lifestyle, making it even more important for this region to be aware of how detrimental this can be for an athlete's career.
We should never separate doping from drug use. And drug use and alcohol use is a part of our Caribbean culture. But we must also make sure that children and young people who are potential athletes are performing sport cleanly and without the use of drugs, whether that is drugs to become addicted to drugs or whether that's drugs to use to cheat.
In other local news, yoga is for some a lifestyle. Rachel Brathen, who lives in Aruba, has been able to attract thousands of followers worldwide on her Instagram account with her yoga mindset and yoga moves. Her social media followings are so impressive that one online source claims she is one above Michelle Obama. Mashable.com recently released a list of 21 women's Instagram accounts that will amaze and inspire you. On the list includes personalities such as Oprah Winfrey, who just makes the cut. It is a diverse list with an astronaut, U.S. Congresswoman, female soccer player, professional rock climber, and much more. The list collects less Hollywood celebrities, although Drew Barrymore made the cut, but more worldwide interesting people inspiring followers in different ways were focused on. Michelle Obama comes in at number 4. Meanwhile, this is the interesting part. Rachel Brathen, also known as Yoga Girl, takes the number 3 spot. Rachel lives on the island and is married to an Aruban. Her Instagram account will inspire you to pull out your dusty yoga mat, pick a scenic backdrop, and find inner peace. Her Instagram account is filled with photos and videos of her in various yoga poses in the most amazing settings, which are mostly captured in Aruba. I tried getting an interview with Rachel, however, she is on her way to a book tour in North America for her first publication entitled Yoga Girl, Success to the Local Yogi. We'll be right back. Stay with us. You can have enlarged breasts for 24 hours. Details on Insta breasts coming up. Thanks for staying tuned to 15 on 15. Welcome back from the break. If you are someone who needs assistance not to overdo it with alcohol, well, then these ice cubes are for you. Check it out. The glowing ice cubes beat to the ambient of the music, but that is not all. The color of the cube indicates how much you've been drinking and alerts you when you should take it easy. It can even text your friends for help. The circuit keeps track of the time and number of sips. It has LED, accelerometer, IR, transceivers, and a battery. It is molded with jelly into waterproof cubes. The cubes react to sounds. The accelerometer motion data is used to calculate the sips. Along with the time chip, the cubes can reliably guess how drunk you are. On your first drink, the cubes are green. The second drink you have turns the cubes into orange. And by the third drink in half an hour, it is beating red, signaling that you should take it easy or stop. But if you choose not to, the cubes will alert your friends. Moving on, if you are always cold, you may be more susceptible to weight gain. Cold people are more susceptible to gaining weight compared to those with warmer body temperatures. This is according to new research. This is because generating natural body heat burns loads of calories, no gym session required. When the body doesn't do its job, it burns fewer calories at rest and may end up storing extra calories as fat. Researchers compare the body temperatures of 9 obese and 12 lean people over a 20-hour period in a controlled environment. They found that the obese people had lower daytime body temperatures than the others. Study authors have even come up with an actual term for this, calling it thermogenic handicap. If you may be afflicted, you are not necessarily doomed to being fat, but you may need to try extra hard to keep your body weight in check. Now, we've told you about temporary boob jobs before on the show, but now they are official and there's been new developments. Take a look. Breast augmentations continue to be the most popular cosmetic surgery procedure. In fact, the American Society of Plastic Surgeons reports that close to 300,000 women in the U.S. had a boob job in 2013. That is why Norman Rowe, a board-certified plastic surgeon in New York City, created InstaBreasts, which allows women to try out their new goods before deciding whether or not to get implants. The surgeon said he designed InstaBreasts as a method for women to find out if breast implants are for them, what size they want, and what it's going to feel like. But some have been using the procedure for their big wedding day or a way to surprise their boyfriends. InstaBreast is a minimally invasive procedure that takes around 15 to 20 minutes, during which a saline solution is injected directly into the breasts to immediately create bigger boobs that last for up to 24 hours. The saline solution is eventually absorbed and leaves the body when you pee. There shouldn't be any pain, perhaps some bruising, which goes away in about a day, the surgeon says. The cost of InstaBreast can be anywhere between $2,500 to $3,500. According to the doctor, InstaBreast is an accurate way of giving women an idea of what the implants are going to feel like. Other plastic surgeons, on the other hand, disagree. They are concerned with whether injecting things into the breast could have long-term effects on mammogram. Other plastic surgeons also say the concern with the procedure is when you are injecting fluid into the breast, it is very amorphous, whereas an implant has a shape. We'll be right back. Take a look to see what is coming up next for you. Find out information regarding a 360-degree leadership training next. Part of JCI Yala's March Impact Month is a 360 leadership training workshop. The objective is to build better leaders of tomorrow. Here is how you can get involved.
360 degrees leadership is a training where we were focusing on the skills of a leadership. And why it is 360 degrees? Because we say everybody is a leader. In every network you are, in every ambiance that you are encounter at work, in your family, in a club. So you are the center, and from your surrounding you can manage to help people, to give them, to empower them, to give them skills, to help yourself, to improve yourself, to become better, and help your environment to become better as well.
Ricky Hook and Leslie Escobar are part of the organization putting the training workshop together. They say it is beneficial for people to attend.
This is a great opportunity. This is our first leadership training for this year, 2015. And we as JCI Young Active Leaders of Aruba, our mission is to provide development opportunities to young people so that they can make an impact in their community. So by assisting this training, you will have the opportunity to invest on yourself and on your leadership skills, and this will always benefit yourself and the community.
Dave Martinez, a certified business coach, will be leading the 360 Degrees Leadership Workshop. The event is scheduled for Saturday, March 28th at the EPI Auditorium from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Price of the tickets are 75 florins.
Martinez is a senator of JCI. He is very talented and experienced in the JCI. He has a long career, and where he has career as a national president, local president, and even an international VP as a vice president. And he is an action coach trainer. So he has wide experience in giving trainings, both nationally, locally, and internationally. And this training is a very new one on Aruba, and that's why he is our guest speaker, our guest trainer for this project.
To register or for more information on the leadership workshop, call 734-2634 or email jciyala@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time with a new edition of the show, complete with a great lineup of topics, including the side of the story from the Aruban owners of the dog that was adopted back to Boston. We'll see you then.